How's it going? I'm Chef Mike C, and today we're going to make a delicious squash and sage soup with some fresh garlic toast. What we have to start off with is cutting this guy and seeding it. I'm going to lay it down on my work surface, take the chef's knife right into about the middle, and drive the knife down so that I can cut all the way around. Pick it up, do the same thing on the back side here. And we got our squash cut in half. Next thing we need to do is take the spoon, and we're going to spoon out the seeds and all the fun little pith on the inside here. And now we want to make sure that we're putting the squash down skin side up. So as it roasts in the oven, the skin is going to get pushed off by the steam so we can get all that beautiful flesh. So we're going to place this into about a 400-degree oven for, roughly 45 minutes. So next we're going to work on our garlic toast. Now, instead of doing the usual where we drizzle the olive oil over, which completely oversaturates the bread and makes them really kind of fatty and greasy, we're going to use a little olive oil spray. We only need a little oil to go a long, long way. We'll take a little salt, sprinkle that over, a little crack of fresh pepper, and again into about a 400-degree oven. This time for only about 10 minutes till they're golden brown. So while those toasts and our squash are roasting in the oven, let's work on our sage olive oil. So over here in the pan, I have just a few tablespoons of olive oil. So I've just put it and warmed it up on a low heat for a few minutes, and then shut the heat off so I can take some sage leaves here that I just sliced all up, and I'm going to sprinkle them into that oil. And we're going to let that sit there for 5 to 10 minutes, and it's going to steep like tea, infusing that sage flavor right into our olive oil. All right, so now let's check to see if our toast have gotten to that nice golden brown yet. Oh, would you look at that? They're absolutely perfect. Nice and lightly golden brown. We're going to pick one up, and we'll notice that now it's all nice and solid on the top. Because it's so porous, it acts like a natural grater. I could take a raw piece of peeled garlic and swipe it once or twice across the toast to get that fresh garlic flavor. So it's been about 45 minutes, so let's check to make sure that our squash and our sweet potato are nice and roasted through. Ah, perfect. They're nice and browned on the outside, and when I take a skewer, or you could use a toothpick, and insert it into the flesh, and any place goes through with no resistance. So now that we've given both the squash and the sweet potato a few minutes to cool to the touch, all we have to do is scrape out the flesh, which happens very easily, and we're going to put that into our blender. So now all of our veggies are in the blender, it's time to start adding our liquids. So we're going to start off with our beautiful sage oil. We're able to adjust our flavors and the consistency with our fresh squeezed apple juice, our chicken or vegetable stock if you would like, and then we have a low-fat milk to keep it nice and flavorful, to have some great consistency, but also be as healthy as possible for you. And we're going to go for liquefy. All right, now our squash soup is nice and pureed perfectly. Time to serve it up. Pour in our soup, a little fresh garnish of some sage, and of course, a few of our beautiful garlic toast. And voila, we have our squash soup.